Mortimer, I want more stuff.
If I ever return to the seas, I'd have ye on me crew anytime.
Yes, I want the cape.
It's a true classic.
Oh dear Lord.
See, me and me crew were sailing.
Always
round
forget.
The side-crawler terminus, freezing our nuts off. Blinding storms, icy blizzards. Them some reckless times. Dog eat dog, they say. Or pirates eat pirates, more like. Got lucky to find a whole field of tundra cotton when we did. Made some cloaks to keep the bones warm. Much too warm nowadays, though. So you're more than welcome to it.
One use only. I have a feeling that might come in handy.
Avast! This tale is beyond reproach. We were sailing the high seas when we found a shipwreck full of these off the coast of the wild wastes. Has power to erase even the most dreadful of mistakes. Used it to erase one of my risky love letters. And you know what? Never heard from the love interest again. Amazing little thing.
Oh, are we going to look spiffing? Are we going to look proper?
Doesn't work with the jackal's head though.
Yes, it does. Shush. We want... Maybe not the red. I'll give you red. Stuff. Stuff Anubis. I think I'm going to stay like that. I actually got a cloak in the lift. Right, you're staying in here because I have a feeling I might need you. Even if the world is a simulation, the car hitting you is still real enough to be fatal. That is very true. Star on the rise, promising young boxer wins first tournament. I found inspiration in the simulation world theory. They said that you just have to realise the world is not real. Oh, this is very dangerous. Chaos abound, Grim. Balance today according to your own wishes. I cannot spare the time to give you specifics currently. Choose whoever you want. He's having an issue. Either the game developers got a bit fed up of thinking rules, or fate's becoming more salty of late. Right. White collar criminal. Growing up, Abu showed great promise in being a talented artist. At one point, they shifted their efforts towards the forgeries of a different types, from paintings to money, at which they are also highly skilled. Now, I usually play a rogue, so the part of me does not want to kill him, so the twitchy finger has not quite hit that yet. Gang member. Mint. That is all his name is. Mint. Yeah. Comes from an abusive family which ultimately made them very protective of their older sister. Mint would do anything to keep her safe, such as they have allied this with the toughest crime boss in the district, who takes good care of their own. I'm going to actually let you live. So I would suggest coming up with a name. Aldous provides household services for the elderly, especially those who have problems with mobility. In order to cope with their existential dread of constantly lurking at the corner of their mind, they've grown interested in the simulation world hypothesis their friend Safe told them about. No, we are quelling this right about now. And you just seem to be... No, the phone down. Right. So far... Henry's a chronically exhausted librarian who actually has 3 master's degrees but no doctorate. Also engages in a variety of hobbies. Hobbies, not of hobbies. Hobbies. But tend to give up quickly on a non-academic things. They have sharp mind, which others often see as too sarcastic. You get to live. I like sarcastic. It's fine. I understand. State official. Nadir is the embodiment of a ruthless politician, willing to do anything to gain and maintain power, be it treachery, deception, even murder. They are willing to manipulate and destroy those that they consider friends. Die! Oh god, the
Hey Reaper, do you hear that joyful murmur of life?
is it the cat?
You yourself included.
No, why would I?
Alright, because you're ever the avatar of good decisions.
I think I've done not
Yet,
bad.
against all odds, here you are. You've even thwarted an ill-fated ambition or two.
Thwarted one seems quite resigned.
I know. You crave for conflict instead? Let them be in their sorrow. Feel at ease and let the smooth tide take you away. Wait, what? That's our line.
Bye!
I must admit, Grim, I still feel a degree of confusion. However, your recent assessment may have been correct.
Okay.
So, how was your day?
Some live, some die, but nothing catastrophic.
Indeed. The equilibrium really seems to be establishing itself. All right. I guess that is that. I am at a lack of words.
Okay.
Good night.
Hey, I didn't get paid! What the hell? No, I didn't. It went 0. I know, but it said 0. I wish to make a complaint to the union department. Hello. Even the bar's closed. What the hell? Another painful regular day. Everything's in balance. You can try and keep it that way, unless... Quote for the day. 2 humans have to die. Oh, I forgot what I wanted to write. He's having a bit of a moment. When this politician dies under mysterious circumstances. Inside a source reveals Scarland was ready to sell off large amounts to protect land and oil and gas magnet. Famous forger found dead in the apartment. Possible mob hit suspected. Via a local library. Librarian with photographic memory promised to read books out loud to those in need. Domestic worker found dead under mysterious circumstances. 2. Right, we got groundskeeper. Dimitri maintains the landscape surrounding the central Cosmos University. Because of this, they've become acquainted with a number of people in the educational system. And they've heard of this thing called... Oh my god! Why? Maya has aggressively advocating their new radical policy which completely eliminates all taxes. Any vocal opponents are mercilessly mocked. I mean, what did taxes ever do for us anyway? No one likes taxes, but we kind of need them.
What to do if she wants someone else to look after her?
This prominently right-handed teacher enjoys playing a lot of tabletop role-playing games in the vein of Beasts and Swords or cavernous horrors of death. They are definitely afraid of bugs, critters and other crawling beasts. No, we need more teachers to I am quelling this. Do 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 do.
I do not understand it. I do not understand what went wrong.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
I did everything right. I had a plan. But nothing is happening. Time is running out. Oh, do not mind me. There are many things overburdening my mind. The stress is meddlesome. I must get to the bottom of this. We have no time for chatter, Grim. Leave.
Should I be worried? I feel I should be worried. Mortimer, have I
Ever
bought all
wonder
your
if
stuff
there's
yet?
a way to do things differently? Blimey, we scoured nigh every inch for this calendar. Alas, mayhaps we raided too many merchantmen for it. 'Cause turns out, it weren't even on a ship. Still worth it for the annals' work on any year. Filled to the brim with arcane squiggles and short omens between the numbers. And in the footnotes. Also includes the major holidays of 100 different civilizations and all of the name days. I finally procured it from an old man on the steps of Acropolis.
Okay. Oh, I've got 2 more days.
2 more days.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. It's all crossed out. It's always February here, I guess. That's what I said. The rake of death strikes and claims lives and of university groundskeeper. Nature is a rough boss. Teacher maimed in a freak emu related accident.
You said
I-
to say-
I thought I did say today's teacher. I'm not sure now. I'm going to second guess myself. The prison system has failed society. Conditions in most prisons are abhorrent and they create more criminal behaviour. Oh dear. What did I do? Balance, balance, balance. This word, balance. If you repeat it balance enough to yourself, the word begins to lose all meaning. I can go with any word though. Quote of the day. The calculations show that you humans have to die today. Okay, fair enough. We've got a priest. Rasa has tried to be stalwart guide to the spiritually lost for 40 years. They've always been open-minded towards philosophical criticism. Now in their old age, they're growing doubtful about religion in general. They're also suspicious of fundamentalist dogma that's been slowly creeping into theology. Well, I don't see why you've got to die. No. Prison guard. Alex is no stranger to some good old ultra violence, not just regular violence, ultra violence, and taking some ultra bribes and succumbing to ultra temptations. I do think this person is a good person. They also donate regularly to a dog shelter and sometimes work as a volunteer in the soup kitchen. I'm afraid, as much as I'd like you volunteering, it is good, but the ultra violence and the ultra bribes and the ultra temptations, no. Right. Senator Xanathip is an aging senator holding on to power because they can't imagine they could do anything else with their life. It's only one thing they have left. Unfortunately, also growing increasingly misinformed and illiterate in the way of modern world works, particularly in technology, right? Nice. And you get to live, priest. Two humans die, one shall live. Oh, Mira wants to talk again.
Here we are, the final stretch. And it's business as usual.
It could all turn at any moment. This proves I'm the best reaper ever. Oh.
Perhaps. But that's what's so great about it. The endless potential for catastrophe also means endless potential for wonder and beauty.
No, you got a point. Okay, agreed.
Don't believe me? That sounds more like a you problem, and not a me problem.
No, she stole my line.
Mirror, after all. In conclusion, good job overcoming your greatest challenges. High five!
I slapped the camera.
Oh, okay.
Slap your own hand. Slap the mirror.
Nice. No greasy handprint. To be
Or
honest,
paw print.
you should get out more. But also, keep doing what you're doing. Because it's mostly working.
Fair enough.
But meeting new people wouldn't do you harm.
I would do, but
I
the
guess
bar
the
is
fact
closed.
Keep on doing the same thing, but better. Was that helpful? You can tell us later if it was. Don't bother if it wasn't.
Hello, Liz. It is open! Oh, it's a new... Mortimer?
What ho, mighty! At last we meet here, the finest tavern in all the lands.
He's out! He's out of his... Who let him out? Who let him out? Come on, hands up.
Friend,
It was
seems
me.
ye have done excellent work this time round.
Oh, thank you.
This world, unlike many others, is feeling no pain, no charred ground, no fear and despair. I deftly traversed. I commend ye for the accomplishment. Ye have brought humanity as close to the ideal as one can get. For now.
For now.
We gaze upon the gates of utopia, unbarred. Can they be held open?
We can only hope.
Hope's the errand of fools. But ain't we all fools in the end? When the hammer falls?
Is that all the money you've made off me? Is that the reason why you come up to the bar? Because you've actually been able to pay off your tab?
Ah, rejoice in your success, matey. Have a final drink and be merry.
Sounds like a plan.
3 cheers, friend. Hurrah! May the sun always shine on your bony arse.
Believe me, my arse is not bony.
'Twas a great pleasure to have your attention. Time to head back to me emporium. Commerce awaits.
Am I paying for this drink then?
Hey, if it isn't my good pal Grimoire. Has it already been a month? Feels like you just got here a couple hours ago.
Well, days. I've been doing this over the course of days.
I heard from the rumor mill. You've been doing excellent work. The world is more or less stable. Humanity lives and prospers and all that. Heckin' great.
Shucks, you're making me
Look
blush.
who's bashful. You keep humanity ticking along, but you can't take a tiny compliment? I thought the daily grind would toughen you up. We've got a cause for celebration! Cheers to your first successful month. A month of grind behind that desk. May it be followed by another one.
We'll see.
And a month after that.
Oh, good.
And a month. And another month after. And until infinity. It never stops. Excellent, right? Oh, what can I get you? Sure. What's your poison?
I want death and taxes.
I still haven't got the balance of this one quite right. It may need a bit more tinkering.
Brace for an underlying secret code. The additional flavors or dramatic articulation which ties it together in a bizarre blend.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Oh god, right, I'm going up to fate and I've got alcohol on my breath.
Another ordinary day. It has grown too late. Nothing to do now.
You tried to end the world, didn't you?
Grim, my loyal subject. What use is any of this? A grave matter. Grave. Perhaps there is no fighting the inertia. It all flows. Unstoppable. No action of mine can even make a dent.
You did.
I am resigned to be here forevermore. It does not matter. Tomorrow is the monthly review, where your whole conduct will be judged. It will be clear if you truly belong to this office. Have a good final rest, Grim.
What did you... You did! I don't trust you! You wanted to end the world to stop the perpetual cycle of it all, didn't you? That's one. Oh, what's this? No, no, we're keeping... Get in the drawer, you! A legend passes. Some people... Vanderwall dies their office chair. The one they thought of decades ago as young as... Yeah. as a young progressive. Ultraviolet Guard meets an ultraviolet resistance and gets stabbed during a riot. Right. Instructions. Come on. Here we are, last day before your ultimate evaluation. A day just like yesterday, and the day before that, and the day before that, and the day before that. I feel like we're going to break out into a Jack Skellington song. Excuse. I just realised I can do it. I am a Grim Reaper after all. He is a skeleton. The song kind of worked. But I might get done for copyright, so I won't. Lakshmi used to work in an animation industry but grew increasingly tired and stressed due to lengthy work hours. These days they are self-employed, running their own tiny art studio, taking commissions from business to general fan art enthusiasts. Right, 2. I've only got 3. Right. Minister. Yvette has taken upon themselves a great set of responsibilities in a field they lack any knowledge of. Those decisions that matter, Yvette tends to fumble gloriously, yet they try to do better themselves according to criticism from the public, even though they don't understand most of that either. Well, I'm going to have to kill 2 of you at least. I don't know which one it is. Benetton, an artist and a writer of graphic novels, is often full of sighs and irreligion. They host, together with a pal, a religion-themed podcast without being jerks towards the beliefs of others. It is pleasant to listen and brings bi-weekly amusement. In their free time, they're dedicated to crafting intricate poems in their many language. Right, I think you get to live, Benetton. And the marker of death is coming for you too. Die, die, die. Quite simple. That's the end of it. I've not destroyed the world. Huzzah! Come on, Fake. Give me your desk.
How did it go so wrong? I had it all worked out, calculated, designed.
What?
Yes, the world endures against all odds. I cannot believe it.
Why were you secretly trying to end the world or something? This is what I said!
Yes, I thought it would be fairly obvious. Eventually, at least.
I knew it. I called it.
The great dying is by my design. It is true. I do not love humanity. Not a bit.
It's because that bloke tapped you on the head, wasn't it? In the supermarket.
Yeah, probably.
Literally because... But why? And I foil the whole thing.
Exactly. You must understand. I have grown tired of it all. This tedious existence. These humans. The endless tirade of death. It is all meaningless, you see. An endless loop of monotony that I cannot escape. That we cannot escape. Do you know how long I have been doing this? I barely remember myself.
I'm guessing since the dawn of time.
I am exhausted and sick of it all. I wish to stop, but no one can leave until the job is done. But if the great dying claimed them all, then I could be free and claim the rest I deserve. So, I helped the great dying along, piece by piece. But the equilibrium withstood it. The office remains, and I cannot fade away.
Here's a wild thought. Why don't you just quit? And you did say there was a higher management above you.
Now, here I stand, alone in the bright lights of my shattered life.
Just give me your throne and we're done with this nonsense. I like that. I banish thee, thou beast. I can give you your freedom. I can replace you. I've proven myself to be super talented at this job, you know. I like the bottom one.
There is no throne, only this office. I cannot just relinquish the position to a mere spawn. You are not constructed for this purpose.
This is bigger than archaic rules. You want to destroy the world. Maybe it's time for a change to evolution. You are meant to run this place and you failed.
I did. I also went against the rules. I lost my way, and humankind almost paid the ultimate price. Who can say with certainty you are not a better fit for this office? The evidence is all here, in the documents of the past 4 weeks. Yes, I will set up the transition process. Grim, enjoy your final hours as a drone. Soon you will sit in my stead.
Whoop whoop whoop! Promotion!
I will withdraw. Accept my own fate. And we will not be meeting again.
Say nothing because you don't really care. Thank you. War changes. Ouroboros. Plague Doctor. Nations united. The goodest ending. We got the goodest. Mankind surpasses biological limits. Humanity transcending. As you become the new keeper of the world. Look, I've got my Anubis head! And I get to keep the cat! I got the goodest ending.
Fellow traveler, that was fun, wasn't it? The choices, the excitement. Admittedly, ye did pretty good. The world's mostly busy and bustling, ripe for some pirate adventures. But I can offer a new cycle. A turn of the hourglass, and ye shall be set upon a path in a fresh timeline. A parallel world, so to speak.
Are you
There
God?
ye will again find every friend and enemy, hope and error. Knowledge and loot will remain, of course. Otherwise, 'tis the eternal recurrence of all things.
A new chance. The end. I'm gonna leave the end. I enjoyed that. Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. Sorry. Yes, I've just finished stuff in taxes. Right. Oh, am I killing more people? We'll let them live. Adam David Bow. You want an early paranoid and voice melody. Live! Live! Live!
We must save David Bowie.
We must save David Bowie! Scientists during the day, angsty at night, has similar family sense to the Grim Reaper. Classic version. Yank Dublin. A cheerful lead of death and taxes makes a lot of good of the goodest start for the game as well. They really Cat's meow. 100%. Oh, you've got the same hair as me. I can't. Marcus Randall.
Oh, this is the credits.
Yeah, this is the
Oh,
credit.
this is really clever. So you're actually getting to decide
Well,
which of the game makers get to live or die. That's quite cool.
I will let you all live, developers. Perpetually slowly writing over phrases of word. 300% grump. Get off my lawn. Live. Voice actor Fate. I should have killed him actually. Mortimer. Oh, this is actually a quite nice little touch. Yeah, I'm gonna let them all live. Because I really enjoyed that game. Seri! Much love. I got much love because I let them all live as a achievement. Back to the main menu.
UK Plus.
I'm not gonna do that tonight. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Just a simple little game. And I had a feeling that... Hello, Nobus. You want to see the camera, do you? You want to say hello? Say hello. Ah, no! No, you can't. I suppose that's one way of sitting down. You have derailed the whole stream. I was making my closing statements. This is Sir Portington. A bit of kitty. Is it ASMR? Anyway. Yes, I actually enjoyed this. It was quite a fun little game. I do recommend it. I mean, I played the demo. But I liked how it didn't even actually get that tedious, doing the same thing over and over again. The profiles were always different, and there was consequences. I'm looking at you, Tom.
What did I do?
The world simulation theory.
But it's a real thing.
I know it's a real thing, but it kept coming up in the bloody profiles. And there's a nice little storyline. So well done. And I love the art style. So, it's all completed. So I am going to leave it there because it's almost at 11 o'clock anyway. So I'm going to say good night and goodbye to all those watching. Take care.